What up, YouTube? This is the guy with the fly ties. This is one of my new deals right here. I wanted you to check it out before I wrap it up. And that is like a royal blue with some color changing paisleys in it. Check that out. Anyway, this is my first YouTube video on how to tie a tie for an extremely fly guy. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. What we want to do is get you a nice button-down shirt. Does not matter what kind of button-down shirt it is. Just make sure it's a button-down shirt with a nice collar. So I'm going to have long collars. Some I'm going to have short. Some will have buttons right here. Whatever you got, we're going to work with it today. Mine, no buttons, kind of short collar there. All right, this is what I got with my tie. I got two ends. I got a fat end. I'm always going to say the fat end when we're talking about this. For any video that you see, it'll say the fat end. This will be the skinny end. And fortunately, there's only two ends, so we ain't got to go no further than that. Now, if you're a tall guy like me, I'm 6'5" and a half, 6'6", you're going to need an extra long tie or use as much of the tie that you can to get it to the length where you at. If you've got a jacket on or a sweater on and you're going to have that over your tie for the duration of your whatever you're out doing, then you can use more of the tie because your tie doesn't have to hang as low as you need it to. However, I like mine to hang about to my belt line right there, or somewhere close to my belt line. So that's where this one will be. So since I'm right-handed, I will work with the end that I want to tie, which is the skinny end of the tie. I'm only going to be working with this end. This end, the fat end, is going to stay just like this. And I'm going to try to keep it right at my waist. First things first, we're going to create a dimple. Anytime you see a nicely tied tie, it's going to have a dimple in it. It looks really fancy, even if you just got it tied up regularly. What you'll do is you'll put your finger in the middle of the fat end right around your neck area. Take your two fingers like this and just squeeze it together. That should make what we call a dimple like that. I'll show it to you again. Take both sides and squeeze it together. I didn't do nothing fancy. I just squeezed both the sides and that created a dimple right there for me. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm touching it right in the middle, grabbing both ends and trying to create a nice dimple right in the middle, which looks like what I have right there. And I'm gonna wrap my tie right around it. Nothing fancy, just wrap it around it to hold my dimple. Dig that. You see where I'm coming from with it? All right, now I tied this yesterday and some people was like, oh man, you know what, do a YouTube channel. And a lot of people have said that before. So now we're going to try it and see what happens. We see how many of y'all check me out. This is the guy with the fly ties. You feel me? Now this is called the Eldredge knot. You can find this knot anywhere. Lots of people know how to tie it. It's not one of those super fancy ones that I may do sooner or later. However, it does look very, very nice. It could be presented in an elegant fashion and or manner. Depending on what event you're in, it will go wonderfully. So Eldredge knot, remember the name of it. So what I did was I'm working with my skinny end, remember? I put my finger in the middle and closed it to make my dimple and then just wrap the skinny end around it one time, over the front and around the back. Now, dig this. Everything else will be a repeat motion. I could keep saying do it and over again. However, I'm saying it right now. Do this over and over again. Go over the top and through your neck to pull it out the other side. You see what I just did? Let me show you again. Mind you, I haven't done nothing before this other than wrap it around my dimple. I'm going up over the front and through the neck. And even though I said I wasn't going to say it a bunch of times, I am going to say it. So now I'm on this side, still skinny end. I'm pulling it extremely tight because I'm going to want a lot of layers on this. This is going to be a layered deal. And you'll see what I mean in a second. Because we're going to continue to go up over the front and through the neck hole. You see what we're getting to, right? That pattern, we're going to repeat that over and over until we almost have none of this skinny end left. And you see we've got a lot going on. So I'm going to do that as much as possible. So I'm going to go up over this side and through the neck. Every time pulling it tight. Now I might want to adjust it if I see a little wrinkle. You'll do the same thing. Nothing fancy. Up and over. Up the middle. Through the neck hole. Up the middle. Through the neck hole. And I'll do one final up the middle and through the neck hole. What I'm going to do with this end here is important. I'm going to tuck it through there, through my tie right here. So once I put my collar down, you won't be able to see it. However, my knot will be secure. So I just tuck it under just like that, you know. I just went right in and tucked it. Bang. Boom, bang, bow. Now all I have to do is put my tie down, but you see the layers that I'm talking about? 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers. That's what you want. So once I put my collar down, check me out now. Don't flex on me, don't front either. This is gonna be fly. Like I said, guy with the fly ties, I dig that. Well, I got my collar all down. Let me fix my buttons because my buttons was looking crazy. However, check that dimple out. You can see that dimple from way back here before I even get close and let you see the design of what we got going on. This is the Eldredge right here. Now you see that right there where I tucked it? That just means what I'll do is I'll adjust my tie a little bit. Man, even if you don't, before I do that, before I even show that joint off, let me get this tucked right. So that'll be incognito. You feel me? I'm gonna pull it tight, like so, and then I'm gonna wrap it the long way like that. Now check it out. So I just use more of the little tie part around my neck to wrap it up. And now this adjusts just like any other tie. Well, boy, that's a heck of a knot right there. That is a heck of a knot. So you can still see all the colors. Here you can check the paisley out a little bit. Here you can check a little paisley out a little bit. However, the layers is what's important. It look like it's layered on top, on top, on top, on top, on top. And coming down with a very, very nice dimple right there. Now you can still see a little bit of what I got jumping off because I'm gonna put a sweater over this. However, I'm not sure what color sweater I'm gonna put yet. It'll be one of the colors in one of these paisleys. It'll be either that orange, that light pink, or that peachish, maybe even a light blue, because you see that light blue in the tie? Maybe even a light blue sweater could rock over this. However, let me fix my collar so I don't go out looking like a Poindexter, you know. All right, that's what we got. I'm gonna do all of them right here in the bathroom because I got the fresh mirror. Once again, video number 1, guy with the fly ties. I'm gonna show you how to wrap them up. I'm gonna show you how to tie them up. Hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get all my viewers. I'm trying to get all my likes. I'm trying to see what I can do here. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. We with it. I'll be back tomorrow. Peace.